Well, thanks to Valerie Miller for the solo bass 80s hairband opening portion of the show. Now we'll get on to the main event.
Thank you. I put the hair in hairband.
I was born in the country, but I got lost in the jungle of concrete and billboards. Subway trains are rumbling, and the people on the street don't give a damn about me. All back in Carolina, that's where I want to be. Some happy day, I'm gonna leave this town alone. Go back to Carolina, that's my good old mountain home. If I hadn't spent all my money just trying to survive, well, I'd buy a tank of gasoline, put the car in drive, but I'm broke as a joke, and my car won't start. Carolina's calling from the bottom of my heart. Some happy day, I'm gonna leave this town alone. Go back to Carolina, that's my good old mountain home. Little bluesy guitar. I'm tired of being mistreated in that same old way. I miss walking down the street where the people all say, hi, hello, good morning, how are you today? Everybody here just tells me, boy, you better get out of my way. Some happy day, I'm gonna leave this town alone. Go back to Carolina, that's my good old mountain home. Some happy day, I'm gonna leave this town alone and go back to Carolina, that's my good old mountain home. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, folks.
George, thank you. Sounds crispy as a bag of potato
Very
chips up
crispy.
here. It's very good.
We're going to do a bunch of original songs up here, folks. Maybe some old ones. It is good sound. Sounds good up here for us, at least. Hope it does out there for y'all as well. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. We've got 2 songwriters, 2 singers, 2 guitar players, 1 bass player. Miss Valerie Miller, folks. My name's Andy Ferrell. We're going to do this tune called Photographs and Letters for you now. Want to play Photographs and Letters? Sign on the door says, come back soon. So I wander alone, neath the cold Christmas moon. And I see your face in every empty window, and I hear your name every time the wind blows. Photographs and letters, torn and stained with time, souvenirs of wasted years I cling to in the night. A postcard from Milwaukee with your love on the back. I'd trade my everlasting soul for our lives to be like that. Oh, I've been living on a memory, I can't do that anymore. So I curse your name, cut you down, drag you through the mud. Oh, but I know you were an angel, tender, fine, and true. No matter how I try, I can find no hate for you. In these photographs and letters, torn and stained with time, souvenirs of wasted years I cling to in the night. A postcard from Milwaukee with your love on the back. I'd trade my everlasting soul for our lives to be like that. Oh, my whiskers are graying and my forehead is lined, but I remember summers on the riverbank back when you were mine. And we looked like a couple of movie stars, tan and wet and blonde, wearing the costume of our youth. Thought we'd never take it off. Now it's just photographs and letters, torn and stained with time, souvenirs of wasted years I cling to in the night. A postcard from Milwaukee with your love on the back. I'd trade my everlasting soul for our lives to be like that. Oh, photographs and letters, a brass button from your blouse. Well, these modest mementos I cannot live without. And t-shirts and ticket stubs, treasures I have known. Well, I hope and I pray you have a few of your own. Well, I hope and I pray you have a few of your own. Well, thank you now. Sure is always a pleasure to be here at the Pisgah Brewing Company. We live right over in Nashville, North Carolina, so love coming down the road, getting away from a little bit of the traffic, sitting outside in the peace and quiet and enjoying the beer and playing some music for y'all. How about we tell the folks a story here, Val?
All right.
On no count, a story that hadn't been told many times with many variations, but this one's our very own here. Glass of whiskey, boys, a story I will tell of the meanest outlaw that ever roamed these hills. His name was Billy the Kid, was his mama's only son, and on his 12th birthday killed a man with daddy's gun. Run, Billy, run, right on out of town. The sheriff's got his 44 coming to shoot you down. Mexico, he was a cowhand by day, a mild-mannered boy, his peers would agree. There's evil deep inside him, a hunger he couldn't tame. Behind those eyes of blue, a patient killer lay. Oh, run, Billy, run, right on out of town. The sheriff's got his 44 coming to shoot you down. Wild and dusty plains, the sheriff of Silver City was quickly closing in. Well, he rode up to the bunkhouse and kicked down the door. Well, Billy's pistol rang out and that sheriff hit the floor. Oh, it's run, Billy, run, right on out of town. The sheriff's got his 44 coming to shoot you down. Run, Billy. for the life of every man. He carved a notch in his gun. Before his 20th birthday, the notches were 21. But Sheriff Pat Garrett, Lincoln County's own, swore to take down Billy before number 22. Oh, run, Billy, run, right on out of town. The sheriff's got his 44 coming to shoot you down. It was a warm, windy night when Billy met his fate, riding west on horseback to the house of a friend. But waiting in the darkness when he opened up the door was Sheriff Pat Garrett with a loaded 44. Oh, run, Billy, run, right on out of town. The sheriff's got his 44 coming to shoot you down. And though that more or less concluded the mortal life of the great Billy the Kid, at least in this version of the song, it was really only the beginning of the legend. As folks like me would be rewriting this story and adding parts on and taking parts off for who knows how long, over 100 years and counting so far. And the fact about that is that nobody really knows exactly what happened in most of the life of Billy the Kid. It just adds to that legend. But back in Billy's time, his mortal remains laid in a carpenter's shop in the Gulf of Mexico as his friends gathered around to give him a little wake. And that's what this verse here is about. Fair Mexican lady singing in the carpenter's shop, and Billy's on the table with his eyes rolled up. Well, they sang for the sad life of a poor boy gone wrong, shot down by Pat Garrett at the age of 21. Run, Billy, run, right on out of town. The sheriff's got his 44 coming to shoot you down. Run, Billy, run, right on out of town. The sheriff's got his 44 coming to shoot you down. The sheriff's got his 44 coming to shoot you down. Thank you, folks.
I'm circling the runway on that one.
Yeah, I won't do that to you.
You and your diamonds.
Speaking of diamonds.
Ah. ¿Qué pasó con los diamantes?
Would you grace us with a song, Miss Miller?
Curse or grace? Yes.
So far away from the stars, my heart can only harden, and I'm wondering where you are. But you wandered down the diamond road and left me alone with my rhinestones. You wandered down the diamond road and left me alone with my rhinestones. The most beautiful treasures are often made of fool's gold. My simple pleasures cannot be bought or sold. But you wandered down the diamond road and left me alone with my rhinestones. You wandered down the diamond road and left me alone with my rhinestones. go up. Dark thoughts, Lord knows I've thought 'em, and sorrow filled my cup. When you wandered down the diamond road and left me alone with my rhinestones. You wandered down the diamond road and left me alone with my rhinestones.
Taking you down that diamond road. Valerie Miller, folks. Should we do time? Is it too dark?
You call him, Poppy. I'm just so glad that the hairs on my inner ear are all intact, and because I did not shave my inner ear today.
Well, we've been bright enough up here today. How about a little time crawls by, Val? We can't get too peppy on you here. We're reading old time and country music and stuff.
Do I remember this one?
Yeah, I think you do.
Oh, yeah, it's in G, right?
Sitting by a river that ain't got a name, telling my troubles to the mountain, goes back again. Runs down the mountain and over the hills, alongside the highway, and it rolls back again. Crawls by. Time crawls by when you got nobody, nobody to love. Blind man preaching in an open box car door. The world's flying past him and he's hollering for more. Holds his Bible out the window, shouts hallelujah in the air. Ah, he don't seem to know or care that there ain't nobody there. Well, time crawls by. Time crawls by when you got nobody, nobody to love. Mama, don't you remember your blue-eyed boy got lost in the wilderness such a long time ago? Now my face is bearded, but my back is scarred. Mama, won't you let your son back into your heart? Oh, my son, I knew that it was you. I could feel it in my bones. Won't you cut off your boots and come into our home? Well, Sarah moved to L.A. and Donnie died in the war. Thank God you're here now. I ain't gotta cry no more. She said, time crawls by. Time crawls by nobody, nobody to love. Sitting on a mountain that ain't got a name, telling my troubles to the river and she who washes them away. Thanks.
I hung in there like a hair on a cheese sandwich. Meaning I was annoying and
Like
gross.
a hair on a cheese sandwich. That's how you hang in there.
Yep.
4 chords all in the same order. That's folk music for you.
Whereas I believe jazz is the repetition of wrong notes.
Nobody to answer to?
All right.
Well, give me back my heart. I'm going back to Tennessee. Was never yours to take or mine to give away. Well, I've tried so hard to make you see that this dog can't be chained. Well, you may not believe me now, but you're gonna thank me someday. I got nobody to answer to. No one waiting up for me. I ain't nobody's fool. Well, it won't be long and I'll be gone and you can sing it too. I got nobody to answer to. Well, seasons change, but reasons remain left unsaid. Locked away in those secret places deep inside my head. Well, knowing's half the battle, and it comes time to move on. Who would spend his life in a half-hearted home? I got nobody to answer to. No one waiting up for me. I ain't nobody's fool. Well, it won't be long and I'll be gone and you can sing it too. I got nobody to answer to. Well, all around the water tower, not a sound is made, except for me and this old guitar just waiting for a train. I got nobody to answer to. No one waiting up for me. I ain't nobody's fool. Well, it won't be long and I'll be gone and you can sing it too. I got nobody to answer to. I got nobody to answer to. No one waiting up for me. I ain't nobody's fool. Well, it won't be long and I'll be gone and you can sing it too. I got nobody to answer to. I got nobody to answer to. Thank you very much.
Y'all, the kid writes these songs. This is the Ferrell kid, Mr. Andy Ferrell. Generating original content in an area near
That's
you.
what I do. That area is Asheville specifically. How about another one of yours, Val? I can only wait so long to play the Georgia Sword.
All right, let's do that. We'll save Mother's Day drums.
One of Valerie Miller's tune called The Georgia Sword.
Piedmont is a level where the devil chases many. I outran goddamn lucky as a heads-up penny. Way up on a mountain, safe in my armor. Happily I would have stayed, but for just one charmer. I fell on that Georgia sword, what a bloody hazard. I'm not saying living clean is my chosen field, but a refuge was my Western Carolina shield. Till one day a trucker came up from northern Georgia, plucked me like a buttercup, said, I got something for ya. I fell on that Georgia sword, what a bloody hazard. Georgia boy, put that sword back into its scabbard. He is only just a boy who is getting older. Trucker in his body and his mind, still a soldier. There's a battle in his eyes and it makes them dimmer. Set his sights upon me to siphon off my glimmer. I fell on that Georgia sword, what a bloody hazard. Georgia boy, put that sword back into its scabbard. Wheels of freedom beneath this prison cell, every mile closer to retiring in hell. There's no peace or power can be had from a machine. Mr. Cut the engine is running over me. I fell on that Georgia sword, what a bloody hazard. Georgia boy, put that sword back into. I fell on that Georgia sword, what a bloody hazard. Georgia boy, put that sword back into its scabbard. Georgia boy, put that sword back into its scabbard. Georgia boy, put that sword back into its scabbard. Not a metaphor at all.
Good stuff, Miss Miller. Straight ahead there.
This man gave me a business card the other day. It said, Mr. Something, something, poet, philosopher, physicist. It said there are consequences to the casual use of metaphor.
Wow.
On his business card. So you stand warned. You casual metaphorons. Casual. You have to commit and be serious.
You feel like staying minor? Mm-hmm. We'll do one about trains. Train song. Daddy was a hobo, rode the rails all his life, from Santa Fe to Saskatoon, riding just to ride. Black scar on his forehead, boxcar tattooed on his arm. Last words he ever spoke, bury me in that railroad yard. I wish somebody would play a train song, one that cries out high and lonesome like a whistle through the pines, so I could hang home with the steam pounding at her wheels. Somebody play a train song, carry me far away from here. Time is a passing train, makes you shiver as it fades away. leaves a cinder in your eye, reminds you of all you forgot to say. Where have all the hobos gone? I heard it in a song. Cannonball Eddie and Boxcar Betty, like smoke from a smokestack, they're gone. I wish somebody would play a train song, one that cries out high and lonesome like a whistle through the pines, so I could hang on with the steam pounding at her wheels. Somebody play a train song, carry me far away from here. Streets are getting crowded, lights are awful bright. Woke up this morning, thought it was the middle of the night. Trains still rolling by, but hopping freight's a crime. One of these days, gonna break these chains, travel westbound and fly. I wish somebody would play a train song, one that cries out high and lonesome like a whistle through the pines, so I could hang on with the steam pounding at the wheels. Somebody play a train song, carry me far away from Thanks. Every folk singer gotta have a train song or two. I thought I'd go ahead and write one of my own. Tuning ain't that important. Close enough for bluegrass, as they say.
Tuning is for people with frets.
Thank you for hanging out this evening, folks. We're going to do one to take a little break on here. My name's Andy Ferrell. This is Miss Valerie Miller up here. We got some CDs over to the right of us. Little tip jar. We're going to take a little hiatus, as I said, and then we'll be back. Hope that you're going to stick around here. We'll do one off of this newest record I got up here. Well, I've been around the world, and now I'm back again. Oh, I've made some mistakes, but nothing I couldn't fix. Down every lonesome highway, you stayed gentle on my mind. I'm hanging up my traveling shoes if only you'll be mine. I'm so tired of rambling, and I'm tired of feeling blue, but I know that I'll never grow tired of you. Someone like you should be at home with someone who cares for you, instead of working late every night just to make it through. Well, I ain't got much of nothing, but I've got what you need. I'll treat you nice and kind and love you all the time if you'll do the same for me. I'm so tired of rambling, and I'm tired of feeling blue, but I know that I'll never grow tired of you. Well, take my hand, darling, don't you have no fear. Well, love's a simple game if the rules are clear. Well, we both So just look me in the eye and say it to my face. Tell me, what's it gonna be? I'm so tired of rambling, and I'm tired of feeling blue. But I know that I'll never grow tired of you. I'm so tired of rambling, and I'm tired of feeling blue. But I know that I'll never grow tired of you. Oh, I know that I'll never grow tired of you. We're gonna take a short little break, folks. Thank you for hanging out. Reckon it's about that time we do a few more tunes here, Miss Valerie Miller. We're gonna do this one called The Last Dime Blues for you, folks. I've got a kind-hearted woman, well, she's long and tall. I've got a kind-hearted woman, well, she's long and tall. Carries a pistol in her apron and a switchblade in her bra. But she's wild as a coonhound, howling at the silver moon. Oh, she's wild as a coonhound, howling at that silver moon. Always shows up late, and she's gone too soon. I've got one last dime, I'm gonna make a payphone call. 'Cause if I can't have your loving, babe, I don't want none at all. Well, she's an oncoming train, moves like a cannonball. Yeah, she's an oncoming train, moves like a cannonball. Well, even if she wanted, she don't know how to stop. Well, I know I'm not good looking, and I ain't got a dollar in my hand. I know I'm not good looking, and I ain't got a dollar in my hand. One thing I can promise, nobody's gonna love you like I can. I've got one last dime, I'm gonna make a payphone call. 'Cause if I can't have your loving, babe, I don't want none at all. I've got a kind-hearted woman, well, she long and tall. I've got a kind-hearted woman, well, she long and tall. Carries a pistol in her apron and a switchblade in her bra. I've got one last dime, I'm gonna make a payphone call. 'Cause if I can't have your loving, babe, I don't want none at all. 'Cause if I can't have your loving, babe, I don't want none at all. Really good. Thanks, folks.
My toned itself. Well, now
I'm getting a little more confident on it,
a little more Tony. You can call me Tony. could be either good or bad, though. Val, you're a little Tony tonight.
Little Tony. Little pitchy, Val.
No, your mama's Tony.
Oh, boy. Let's do another New Year's Eve into that. Headlights are shining, I see them creeping through my window shades. They dot across the kitchen, flicker on the stovetop, and then they're gone again. Car crash on the boulevard, somebody's baby's had too much to drink. Broken glass on the asphalt, filling up the cracks in the street. Drunk on the corner, yelling at the cars passing by. Party in the square, gonna dance all night. It's alright with me. Another New Year's Eve. It's alright with me. Another New Year's Eve. Jambalaya on the bayou, mama's fixing collard greens and black-eyed peas. Pierre slicks back his hair, prepares himself for the Creole queen. A young man in love, oh, there's beauty in the danger of the thing. Polishes his alligator boots and he tunes up his guitar strings. 100 miles south of where Hank Williams died, Blackwater rippling, it's a lonesome night. It's alright with me. Another New Year's Eve. It's alright with me. Another New Year's Eve. Sailor on the boardwalk, walking arm in arm with a red-headed girl. She's got firecrackers in her soul, and she helps him forget about the war. He says, babe, I'm gonna take you dancing, but they ended up passed out beneath the pier. Both dreaming of somebody who was far away from here. Everybody's drinking for somebody who's drinking for somebody else. Oh, it's alright with me. Another New Year's Eve. It's alright with me, mama. Another New Year's Eve. It's alright with me. Another New Year's Eve. Well, thank you out there.
No one can accuse me of precision.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Spasiba. I threw my one Russian word out.
What was that?
Spasiba. I think it means
Spasiba.
please and thank you and everything.
That was indeed.
Oh
Thanks a
my
lot,
God, that's
sir.
very
I appreciate
innovative,
that.
sir. I like what you did there. You are a groundbreaker, to be sure. Did you guys see that innovation this guy just came up with? Amazing, groundbreaking, leaping light years forward. You open your wallet and turn to page 10 and you bring it up to the tip jar.
Let's do something country for him, Val. This is a drinking establishment, after all. We'll do this one called Home Sweet Honky Tonk.
Oh boy.
There's a fool just like me at the end of every bar, high and lonely, dying slowly, silent as a fallen star. I used to pine for days gone by and all I've loved and lost, but now I'm getting acquainted and I'm dearly thankful for my home sweet honky tonk. Swinging doors, sawdust floors, heartache hanging on the wall. Pool table to eat my time, a bed of neon to sleep it off. And in the attics of my memory, you're never gone. Welcome to my home sweet honky tonk. Well, how could I miss you with all my best friends at my side? Jose Cuervo, Jack Daniels, Hank Williams, day and night. But I only miss our baby till that steel guitar cries on. Rocks me in the rhythm, the cradle of the jukebox, my home sweet honky tonk. Swinging doors, sawdust floors, heartache hanging on the wall. Pool table to eat my time, a bed of neon to sleep it off. And in the attics of my memory, you were never gone. Welcome to my home sweet honky tonk. The biggest smiles often hide the deepest hurt, and the prettiest songs are always sung by the caged bird. So lock me up, throw out the key if anyone asks you where I'll be. Swinging doors, sawdust floors, heartache hanging on the wall. Pool table to eat my time, a bed of neon to sleep it off. And in the attics of my memory, you were never gone. Welcome to my home sweet honky tonk. Of my memory, you're never gone. Welcome to my home sweet honky tonk. An extra notice. Thank you, folks. Sure is a pleasure being here with you this evening. We live in Nashville, so we love coming down the road here. Nice Wednesday night. Picking some tunes for you, trying out the fine bruises, I'm sure you are as well. My name's Andy Ferrell. This is Miss Valerie Miller up here on some of the songwriting and singing and bass playing. What's that?
Did you say help you find bruises?
Trying to bruise.
Okay. Sorry I chastised the audience about money. The shit flies out of my mouth and I have no control. I have Tourette's.
Good. You're just too rock star. You just
It's a daisy.
unabashedly you. No, I don't care.
Okay, good.
Don't apologize to me.
Well, you know,
Do
it's good to be professional.
want to do your cheating part?
Please keep it in mind. Want to do what?
Your cheating part. Well, there's a imitation country song there. That's an original one there. We'll do something real old school for you here. Guess we've done all originals up to this point. We're gonna do this in called "Your Cheating Heart," though. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. 'Come down toss around and call my name, you're gonna walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart is gonna pine someday and crave the love you threw away. All the time is gonna come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You're gonna walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You're gonna walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Heart gonna tell on you. Well, thank you now. Taking you way back to the country archives there, little Hank Williams. Thank you, folks. Never anything wrong with little Hank Williams. Maybe while we're on this old school kick, we'll do one more for you. A little about John Henry there, Miss Miller.
Tell all about it. He done so many things. You can hardly fit it in
so
one song.
So much. You can't fit it into one song. That's why there's
a
couple hundred of them.
Exactly.
We'll do this specific version called They Killed John Henry. At the sun, he said, Lord, take me now, my work is done. Lord, 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 take me now, my work is done. But when they laid him out in that box of pine, boy, they laid that hammer by his side. Lord, Lord, and they laid that hammer by his side. Joe Hill, he'd work any job he could find, boy. He'd rake your leaves and pick your vine, Lord, Lord. He'd rake your leaves and pick your vine. But they killed Joe Hill, put a bullet through his name. But that bullet made a martyr of a man, Lord, Lord. And that bullet made a martyr of a man. But my granddaddy worked his whole dang life. Well, he never saved a nickel, though he tried, Lord, Lord. And he never saved a nickel, though he tried. And he died in Tennessee, but he couldn't find no rest. Well, that long road to Texas lie ahead, Lord, Lord. And that long road to Texas lie ahead. Well, I ain't no great man, so Lord, I expect to see a long line of working in your debt, Lord, Lord. A long line of working in your debt. Oh, they killed John Henry. They killed John Henry. They killed John Henry, but they won't kill me. Thank you very much. Well, rest in peace, my D string there. Will you mute this for me just 1 second, George? Let me grab another guitar here. Happens all the time. We're completely accustomed to that. Val, you sick of me breaking strings yet?
Yeah. I don't know how you do it. This is folk music, Andy.
The string breakingest folk music player there ever was. Spend enough time in the shed yet.
We have to rock out on that for many hours.
That point. And the condition that they let us do it on was we were going to do our single, You Ain't Going Nowhere.
Well, gosh darn it. Why don't you do the phone thing like you told me?
That's all it took. The mention of your name and all my love for you burst into flame.
I've tried so hard to let you go, but look how I still tremble at your name. That's all it took.
That's all it took to make me know that I still care. It seems my heart just can't give up the dreams we used to share.
Is that Emmylou Harris singing backups?
I
Yeah.
tell my friends I'm happy, but they read me
Wrong to interrupt.
like a book.
Wrong to interrupt.
Is that about right there on the guitar volume out there, George? Sorry about that, folks. We'll jump right back in and do this one called High Water. Low Bridge. How about it, Val? Well, when I was just a boy, my daddy gave to me a pair of loaded dice and a rusted Ford key. With that, I started rolling down this river of sin like a feather swept away in the mighty rapids, floating that high, high water, heading for a low bridge, floating that high, high water, heading for a low bridge. I don't know how to do right. Maybe that's why I'm sitting in this jailhouse tonight. But the judge and the jury, they don't see it that way. I guess I should've listened when I heard them say, you're floating that high, high water, heading for a low bridge. Floating that high, high water, heading for a low bridge. Keep from dying, but you ain't living if you ain't flying. I'm gonna roll my boat down the baddest stream till I crash her into the rocks or hear the angels sing. You're floating that high, high water, heading for a low bridge. Floating that high, high water, heading for a low bridge. Well, it's high, high water, for a low bridge, floating that high, high water, heading for a low bridge. Well, thank you out there. Too soon for Mother's Day?
It's perfect. This is the climate.
Well, you're up, Miller.
All right, then. Well, if you want to know what I did last Mother's Day, I got drunk. So this one's called Mother's Day Drunk. If you have a mother, listen to me. You know your ass didn't fall far from the tree. So swing from the branches. I know you are free to be happy Mother's Day drunk. Happy Mother's Day drunk. If you sleep till noon, that is okay. Start your day off with beer or champagne. The breakfast of champions is leading the way to a happy Mother's Day drunk. Happy Mother's Day drunk. Mom didn't want you, I feel your pain. In the end, we were just weight that she gained. We're little home wreckers. We ought to be ashamed to be happy Mother's Day drunk. Happy Mother's Day drunk. If you love your mother, hurry on up. Tell her before she gets hit by a bus. The greeting card people are fucking us up. We don't really need them, so write your own greeting. Drink all your feelings, soon you'll be knee walking. Happy Mother's Day drunk. Happy Mother's Day drunk. Happy Mother's Day drunk.
One for all you mothers and children of mothers out there.
Those capos for the taking. Juicy and ripe being on the nail for the plucking.
I always have to talk you into that one, but everyone's always glad you did it.
I know. I'm sorry that moms get hit by buses in that song. I can't help what I write.
It's dark humor, which is no new tradition to these
You have to put your tongue in your
Appalachian hills
cheek.
around here.
When you listen to it, you have to put your tongue in your cheek.
Want to try Poor Man's Son?
Okay.
Sure is good to be here tonight, folks. My name's Andy Ferrell. This is Valerie Miller over here on the bass. We're going to do this tune called Poor Man's Son for you.
I was born in the shadow of the factory, raised in the cradle of Cherokee Valley, where you grow up fast and you grow up mean. Work like the devil just to feed your family. Feels like quicksand most of the time, between the booze and the boredom and the long cold nights. There was a time when I swore I'd leave, but that was just the first of many broken dreams. Well, I ain't nothing but a poor man's son. Never asked for nothing from anyone, but the world ain't no place for a man like me. Just another poor man is all I'll ever be. Well, the first time I saw her, she had her best dress on, eyes like diamonds in the desert sun, leaning up against her daddy's pickup truck, sipping cream soda from a styrofoam cup. A shotgun wedding, and 3 years later, it was hard not to hate her when the draft came up and they called me down. Didn't look back as I rode out of town. Oh, I ain't nothing but a poor man's son. Never asked for nothing from anyone. Well, the world ain't no place for a man like me. Just another poor man is all I'll ever be. Kid brother, we served in the war till he died in my arms on a foreign shore. As he drew his last breath from that stinking heat, I remembered him as a boy with little bare feet. And I thank God Mama couldn't see us then. Our boys turned to savages before they ever came men. The memory of my childhood is a fading dream. I give all my tomorrows just to feel like that again. I ain't nothing but a poor man's son. Never asked for nothing from anyone. Where the world ain't no place for a man like me. Just another poor man is all I'll ever be. The years passed by like a thief in the night, stole my heart and my friends and my will to fight. Won't ever lie down, won't ever give in. All I'll have to show when it comes to an end is my dignity in a body full of scars, 2 sweet daughters and a purple heart. So baby, send me off with a banjo song and write these words on my tombstone. Oh, I ain't nothing but a poor man's son. Never one, where the world ain't no place for a man like me. Just another poor man is all I'll ever be. All I'll ever be.
Thanks, y'all.
What else? Roses Blues? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah. We got a couple more tunes up here for you this evening. Thank you, folks, for spending your time here at the Pisgah Brewing Company in beautiful Black Mountain. My name's Andy Ferrell. This is Miss Valerie Miller up here. We got another tune or two.
Hard to complain, right? Hard to complain. This is pretty nice.
Who could complain?
Who could complain?
We'll do this in called Biscuits, just for fun. Here.
Always a challenge.
You ready there, Val
Every
Miller?
time. Yes,
Don't think, just pluck.
I'm strapped in.
Hey baby, what's cooking in the kitchen today? It's been a while, so I expect to see a whole mess of new recipes. And I know I don't come around but once in a while. But that don't mean that I don't hope that I cross your mind, your sweet mind. Who's gonna warm your biscuits when I'm gone, when I'm gone? Who's gonna plow your fields and shuck your corn and sing you these old songs, honey? Who's gonna warm your biscuits when I'm gone? Well, I tread like a tomcat down love's muddy road, but when I'm with you, it always feels like I'm coming home. Just maybe someday, baby, you'll let me call you mine. Ah, your first notion will set me in motion. I'll come flying, yes, I'll fly. Ah, who's gonna warm your biscuits when I'm gone, when I'm gone? Who's gonna jar your jam and candy your yams and sing you these old love songs, honey? Who's gonna warm your biscuits when I'm gone? Roll your dough, sop your gravy, spark your stove and soak your navies. Who's gonna relish your pickle, grease your pan, bake your pumpernickel and salt your ham? Ah, who's gonna warm your biscuits when I'm gone? Baby, who's gonna warm your biscuits when I'm gone?
Thank you. Way to hang on there, Val. That's a wacky song.
Like a hair on a biscuit. trust myself. I really don't. I've
wanna
only
play my
ever
guitar?
played it. The only times I've ever played it on bass is with you.
You want to play my guitar? Y'all too.
The strap will have to be changed and all that shit. Yeah,
All right, fair enough.
fine. I'll start bringing my guitar though anytime. You just say the word. That Gibson's packed and ready to go.
Rose's Blues is the only thing I can think of we ain't played yet.
What do we close with besides that?
I just don't know anything else we haven't
That's
played.
fine. Let's do that. Well, honey, where you been? I always remember that because it's the one that you didn't think I could play.
Let's do that and then
Okay.
Sure enough.
Well, baby, you're as sweet as water from a mountain spring. Your hair's the color of springtime and your eyes are placid green. Well, honey, where have you been so long? My head's swelling up now. What's a man to do? I'd give anything in this world just to be with you. Honey, where have you been so long? It's many a dusty road these old shoes have crossed. If I'd taken the time to realize it wouldn't have all been lost. So honey, where you been so long? Well, mama's in the crawl space and daddy's in the pen. I'm here anytime for you, baby, you just tell me when. Oh, honey, where you been so long? Let me pick it a little bit. Nights can get so cold when you were all alone, but get someone beside you and it's easy to keep warm. Honey, where you been so long? Somebody tell the brakeman, flag down number 9. She's chugging her way right out of town, carrying that gal of mine. Honey, where have you been so long? Well, do you think about me when I am not around? Oh, I know that I need you like King Edward needs his crown. Honey, where have you been so long? Here's busted empty bottles rolling on the floor. Don't you worry about the bad time, they ain't coming back no more. So honey, where you been so long? I said, honey, where have you been so? Honey, where you been? Honey, where you been so long? Man, throwing you for some loops there.
Did you?
Throwing you. Well,
I thought I was.
thanks, y'all.
It's a moving target.
Moving
It's like,
target.
what is that? Skeet shooting.
Skeet shooting.
Isn't that what they
exactly.
call it when you shoot the pigeons?
That's
Clay
what
ones.
it's like playing
Clay
with us,
ones.
songwriters. We'll do this little tune to leave you with. I guess this is kind of our anthem, more or less. It's a song about writing songs. It's called Rose's Blues. My name's Andy Ferrell, folks. Miss Valerie Miller on the bass for you this evening, and some of the songwriters. Y'all make Valerie Miller welcome, please. She's been singing some good songs for y'all. Picking
Thank
on that
you.
upright bass, singing awful sweet.
Thank you. Good times. Always good times with a Ferrell kid.
We're gonna do this one and join you on the other side of the microphone here. I got a couple CDs over here in the dark to my right, and Val has at least one to 7, depending on which one she brought to and decided to lay out on the table tonight.
Pick a number. Between 1 and 7.
Drive, drive, drive. All I ever do is drive. Watch the world through a windshield. Damn near half my life. You go out high on expectations and you wind up feeling low, like the last bronco bucking at an abandoned rodeo. And if it all amounts to nothing, would you still be proud of what you've done? If you die and no one knows your name, would you still believe in all them songs you sung? I think I would. I think I would. Smoke, smoke, smoke. I'm scared of getting old anyway. Oh, you're right to leave before you're left. That's what I always say. Car wheels spitting gravel in a juke joint parking lot. No credit, no guns, and no refunds. No drinking after 2 o'clock. If tonight amounts to nothing, would you still be proud of what you've done? If they all go home and forget your name, would you still believe in all them songs you sung? I think I would. I think I would. Hurt, 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 so everyone can see. Spin your sorrows into songs to sell for pot and gasoline. At a Mississippi crossroads, the last fair deal went down. Mr. Johnson sold his soul to the devil, and he walked on back to town. I wonder if it had all been for nothing, would he still be proud of what he'd done? If he died and no one knew his name, would he still believe in all them songs he sung? I bet he would, and I would too. That's all we got for you tonight. Thank you, folks. Miss Valerie Miller on the big upright bass and the vocals and the songs. And my name's Andy Ferrell. We'll see y'all next time.
It's just so nice when you hear yourself and everything's all crispy like that. You know? Do such a better job. You can hear yourself.
Yeah.
You called? Hello.
How's it going, man?
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Sure. Thanks a lot, man.
We had a good time.
We just having fun. We got CDs and so forth too. Yeah, don't give away your beer money here though. We wouldn't ask that of anybody.
No.
Yeah, make change that works.
We do
Thanks,
not
man.
violate human rights.
Appreciate that, brother.